Marc Daniels, Michael Donald, Taylor Young as UCF gets set to start a new basketball season. And guys, 2 preseason games for UCF. What stood out to you? Taylor, what kind of said, hey, this is going to be pretty good for UCF?
Yeah, I think they've had some great spots, different lineups, changed it up. But BJ and Justin McBride last game came out strong. And they have lineups that can score the ball. They have lineups that can defend. And I think it's going to be fun watching these young guys mesh.
BJ Taylor may be the best pure scorer that UCS brought in. I don't know, going back to Jermaine in 2 exhibition games. But what do you think of BJ thus far?
I think a lot of fans were talking about his scoring, but to be honest with you, he is a phenomenal point guard. I don't know if I've ever seen a freshman point guard be that under control. He's got a great head on his shoulders, and he's so strong with the ball. It's very difficult to defend him because he's so poised and calm all the time. He plays at a senior-like pace, and I really think that's what kind of separates him outside of his scoring ability.
How tough is UCF physically? First 2 games, I don't know if we got much of a read on that, but can they be a physical team?
I think they can. You look at how they started the game last game. You have Carell, Blair. You have all these guys in the front line that are very strong and compete in the American physically. And I think that helps when you talk about the longevity of the season, staying healthy is being able to have guys bang.
How much better is Justin offensively?
I think he's much better. I think, he had great hands last year, but I think people forget he was coming off a torn ACL. And that really limited him in minutes, and obviously he was actually trimmed down, and he's got a pretty lean-looking body for the big guy that he is. But he's got good feet. He catches every pass. They threw him some below-average passes in the paint. Obviously it's hard because he'll get double and triple teamed, but he'll just grab those big paws, and he'll grab anything around the rim. He only brought it down 1 time last game, which I thought was really good, kept it about chin level, and you have to foul him or it's going to be a dunk every time.
Maybe one of the best shooting teams you've had. Have you seen that to think that this could be a really good shooting team?
I agree with that, and you've even seen Matt Williams is still kind of coming off an injury, and he hasn't even had any touches. He's probably the best shooter on the team, and he hasn't even really gotten to the rhythm of things yet. But great shooting teams always are great passing teams too. I think this team shares the ball really well. They have 4 or 5 guards that could average 3 or 4 assists a game, and I think the unselfishness of this group is going to lead to a really good shooting team this year.
Nights open up on Sunday against the Hatters of Stetson, renewing the rivalry at I-4. We'll tip it off at 6 o'clock for Taylor Young and Michael Donald. I'm Marc Daniels. We'll see you next time.
Fans, don't forget you can follow the Knights on social media.